Hey guys, I got some Pontiac stuff that I have collected over my entire lifetime. I know I've showed you these. I think I've made 2 videos of this Pontiac stuff. I've always loved Pontiacs. Let me get this chair out of the way. I'm in the kitchen. Please excuse the towels. They're clean, but they're car wash towels, and my wife doesn't want anything on the table. So this is what I'm doing today, or one of the things I'm going to do today. As I said, I've been collecting this stuff most of my life, or biggest part of it. I just like Pontiac stuff. I like unusual Pontiac stuff. So anytime I see the Indian Head, especially, I try to buy it, whatever. Back in the day, I did. I have some miscellaneous stuff here too. I know if you look back at my older videos, and I haven't cleaned any of this stuff up. It's just as is when I got it. None of it. So, move this flashlight. Since the last video I posted of these horn buttons, I have found also that I have this steering wheel. It's a pretty nice steering wheel. I'm thinking, I don't know exactly what year this is. I'm going to say 51, 52, 53. Pontiac, maybe 54. But it's got a, let's see, I'm trying to look. I know it's got this one crack, obviously. It's got a few hairline cracks. I don't see not as pronounced over here, but there are some right here. If you're right-handed, a lot of times people put their finger there to drive. But the horn ring is not attached, by the way, so there's the, I don't think it'd be too hard to attach it. I just got it for, as I said, because I collect Pontiac stuff. And I've got a couple of extra horn buttons that would fit that. I'm sure if you wanted to swap them out, you could probably put this one in. I never have tried it. That's the way I got it. It's the way I've left it. And I'm sure you could probably swap out some if that's... They change every year, or there for a while they did. You can kind of look. These, as I've said in my previous videos, I think I'm real proud of this stuff. But I don't need it. I really don't need it, and I'm trying to make a little bit more room. I think these 3 are the oldest ones that I have as far as Pontiac horn buttons. I'm going to say that they're maybe from the 30s, but I don't know to be sure. So, anyway, but I'm sure you can maybe swap some of this stuff out if you wanted to. See, now this one doesn't say Pontiac. Kind of got the same Indian head, but it doesn't say Pontiac. No, it's a little bit different Indian head. That one's got a little more dress on it. I want to say it might be 53 or 54, but I'm not sure. I just like the Indian heads. My dads and my uncles, when I was growing up as a kid, a lot of them had Pontiacs, Oldsmobiles, Buicks, of course, Chevys. They's all pretty much GM people, which is probably, I mean, that's probably why I am what I am. I've always been around GM products back in the day. Got this gas door guard. As you can see, that right here is the Indian head dress. I'll try to show you that if I can, kind of make a comparison. Well, where did it go? Kind of like this. Anyway, it's Pontiac. For the gas door guard to keep you from scratching your paint. It does have a little ding right there, but I don't think it'd be very hard to get out. I'd say trying to find one of these would be, or at least around here where I live, there's not anything like that anymore. I got this Pontiac accessory fuses. As I said, anything that's got an Indian head, I'd get it. But I've also got this Bonneville speaker cover that goes in the back seat, you know, where you put your back and the back seat in between. But unfortunately, it's only got one stud. But I'm sure somebody could come up if they needed it to. And I haven't cleaned any of this up, but I'm sure this would probably shine like new money if you just took a little time and cleaned it up. These are hood ornaments for a Pontiac. As you can see, they're different years. This one is supposed to have 2 of the headdress on it. They had two here, but as you can see, they're broke. This one's had better days, but it is still pretty cool. The end of it's broke. So I guess in another year, they went away from the two and put the one on headdress. But it still has the, I think you call it lucite. I could be wrong. I think it's lucite. It really looks like plastic. I think it's actually some kind of resin. But I'll try to do this with one hand. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I'm making a bigger mess, and I got a flashlight here. I've done this before. But as you can see, coming down the road, well, if I can get this, I don't want it to fall off the table. As you can see, coming down the road, the Indian Head would light up, and you knew this Pontiac's, this flashlight's a little bit flickering on and off, but hope you can see this. I'll try to do this one if I can. There you go. Boy, that lights up good. I know where to put the flashlight, but it's kind of hard to do this with just one hand. But anyway, I used to have this mounted on a piece of wood, and I had a little night light in there. So at nighttime when I went to bed, I could plug up that Indian Head, and that's when I was younger. I'd look at that Pontiac head. As I said, I've always liked Pontiacs. Turn on the light here. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I'm wanting to get rid of it now. I don't need it. But I did have a person tell me just recently, I knew they collected Pontiac stuff, and he said he already has duplicates of this stuff. But I asked him what to price it for, and he said it $1,500. Oh, let me show you this too. I got some miscellaneous stuff I'm going to throw in. This is from a Ford pickup. I love horn buttons. This is from a Plymouth. Of course, this is from a 61, 62 Bel Air Chevy Monza. This is Trans Am, of course. I don't have the emblem that goes in it, but it's a Trans Am. And this is probably from a 52, 53, 51 Chevy car. I'm throwing all, everything you see on the table, I'm throwing in. I mean, all the miscellaneous stuff, it's not related to Pontiac. So my point is, I'd like to sell all this stuff. I'm not piecing it out. If I can't sell it all, I'll just keep it. So, I mean, I've had it this long. It's not eating anything. I don't have to sell it. I'm just trying to make a little bit more room. I have a room dedicated to car parts. And I was talking to the missus, and I probably need to get rid of some of it because I'm not getting any younger. So, anyway, that's a pretty one. If you're interested in this stuff, as I said, I'm not parting it out. I'm not selling one or any individual pieces. You get it, you buy it all. And if you don't want it, I mean, you can piece it out if you want to. I just don't want to go through all that myself. But I'm asking $1,500 or best offer. That might be, I don't want to hear a bunch of comments about that's too much or anything like that. It's my stuff, so I mean that's what it's going to take to get it. So I figure the steering wheel is probably, I'm just guessing, probably $200 to $300 just for this. And my friend that contacted me that collects Pontiac stuff, he said these are probably $100 a piece. Or, I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying that's what he estimated. These I would think would be a little bit more because they're pretty old. Try to find one of them. So, I mean, if somebody wanted to make it, piece it out, part it out, maybe make a little. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm the kind of guy, when I'm wanting to get rid of something, I'll get rid of it. So, there you are. I don't know what these hood ornaments are worth. Of course, as I said, this one's in much better shape than this one. They have pits in them, but, you know me, I'm the kind of guy, I like that. That's just add character and has a story to tell. That's one of my favorite things I say, has a story to tell. Anyway, that's getting carried away. That's just me. If you'd like to, if you think you might be interested in it, you know, just leave me a comment and a way to get in contact with you, and we can kind of go from there. I'm an honest person. I'll ship everything to you. You're paying shipping, of course, and I'll let you you can go through the video and stop it and see, you know, if there's something that you're interested in that you think might fit. As I said, I don't know the years, so don't ask me, you know, is this correct for 51 or 49 or 46? I don't know. All I'm interested in is the Pontiac Indian Heads. That's all I've collected. And this is, you know, as I said, this is pretty much my whole life, or not my whole life, but a big part of my life was collecting Pontiac Indian memorabilia. So just kind of let me know if you're interested in it. I'm asking $1,500 or a very good offer that's close to that. I'll say that. Very good offer, it's close to it. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know, put this out there, and if you're interested in it, well, give me a holler or leave me a comment and a way to get a hold of you. I'm on Instagram, Primered is Best, all one word, and Facebook, Primered is Best as well. So I hope somebody will get it that will take good care of it. I've had it in a box for years, and I just need to clear out some of my hoarding issues, I'll say. But to me, this is a good hoard, all this stuff. But anyway, oh, I meant to tell you this. I got left and right, you know, quarter panel. These are quarter panel emblems. And I think they're 454. I stand to be corrected, but I think 54 Pontiac. So this would be the passenger side. This would be the driver's side. I got 2 driver's sides and 3 passenger sides, but this one has a hole in it. I'm assuming that the little screw in the back broke or whatever, and somebody's probably screwed it on at one time. But I always love those things. Anyway, okay, hey, I'll let you go. Y'all, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the price. As I said, where I live, this stuff is really hard to come by. I can't find it anymore. It's been just about my whole life. So y'all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video, I guess. And I hope all this goes to a good home. I really do. You're talking a big part of my life. So appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later.